Hello everyone, and I'm Beastly Eel. And in today's video, we're finally doing something that we haven't done in a long time, which is a prediction video for Death Battle. For those of you who are not aware, which I can't imagine that you don't, Death Battle is back in Independent. And they are finally going to be starting their independent run, actually, coming up soon. I believe it's the first Monday or the second Monday of October. But they've already announced who the first battle is going to be between. It is going to be from Bardock from Dragon Ball Z Super and Superheroes versus Omni-Man from Invincible. So these two characters are very similar because they are the fathers of the two most powerful beings in their universe. Omni-Man being from a warrior race built to create an army to take over the entire universe. He obviously created a son, Mark, who turned into Invincible, Earth's greatest hero. We have Bardock, part of a Saiyan race. The Saiyan race was, well, granted, originally created as a warrior race, but then was ordered, or I guess you would say, like, paid by Frieza to be his army, which would go around and take over the entire universe in Frieza's name. Bardock has two sons. One in particular, obviously better than the other, is Goku. For those of you who don't know who that is, that's the main protagonist in Dragon Ball series in general, and goes to be one of the most powerful warriors, if not the strongest warrior in the universe. So it's going to be the battle of the dads. Who's going to be the better alien dad? The Viltrumite or the Saiyan? So let's get right into these two characters. I'm going to talk about Omni-Man first, mostly due to the fact that there's a lot of what if with Bardock, okay? And we'll get into that in a minute. So obviously, um, Omni-Man, a Viltrumite is a race that is an advanced being with extremely potent and well-developed genetics. So there, to which he eventually manifests a wide array of abilities common among the race. At the same time, ranking among the elites of his race, his powers are considerably more advanced than most others of his race. So he has deceleerated aging. He has dominant genes because apparently, if he mates with any creature in the universe, his genes will be the most potent ones, and the more how do I phrase this? Um, hmm, the more compatible they are, I guess the best way to say it, the more Viltrumite they are like. He has the ability for flight. He's nigh invulnerable. His body's incredibly resilient, allowing him to withstand a wide range of attacks without sustaining any significant harm or pain. He can endure the harshest environments or lack thereof, unfazed, and he can walk away unscathed from explosive bullets and even powerful energy-based assaults. He's reactive adaptation. He exhibits remarkable resilience and adaptability, mostly due to his years and years of training. He has a regenerative healing factor. He does sustain and survive. He can recover um, in one day. If not mere minutes. He can restore broken bones, torn muscles, damaged organs, and can even grow lost anatomy like teeth with no lingering signs. After having his spine snapped and rendered paralyzed, days later he made a full recovery. Likewise, he's virtually immune to almost all forms of illness and contamination. He has a superhuman lung capacity. Basically, he can fly through space without a problem. He has superhuman senses, um, hearing, scent, smell, and has incredible balance as well. He has superhuman speed, superhuman stamina, and superhuman strength. He has extreme superhuman strength, making him one of the strongest beings in the universe, even among his fellow Viltrumites, who are renowned for their physical prowess. Sorry. Omni-Man stands out as a notable of sheer might. With apparent ease, he can contort solid steel, penetrate through substantial walls and lift colossal objects. By means of clapping his hands or delivering forceful strikes, he can generate potent shockwaves capable of pulverizing solid stone. Furthermore, his leg musculature enables him to effortlessly traverse specific distances through leaps. Although he doesn't really need that, mostly due to the fact that, well, he as a combatant, he has years and years, millennia even, multiple millennia of experience of fighting formidable hand-to-hand combatants to take them out. He's a master fighter. His weaknesses are force. While Viltrumites are among some of the strongest in the universe, they are not completely unstoppable. Viltrumites can be harmed by beings of similar or greater strength, as proven when Nolan was highly injured in his battle against the Guardians or against Lycan and Vidor. And excessive high frequency. The effects of high frequency noise through Viltrumite's ears can be detrimental, causing them pain and keeping them off balance and basically unable to really defend themselves for a period of time. So Omni-Man's strengths, I mean, obviously he can destroy a lot. He has the potential of destroying worlds with ease. Um, this is why I wanted him first. His power level is pretty much clear cut. You know exactly where it is. Bardock is the question. So let's move right on to Bardock. So Bardock here is a Saiyan. He's part of the war. He's a warrior race. He's one of the low class Saiyans. He's a grunt to begin with. My question is Death Battle going to be using Dragon Ball Superhero? The reason why I ask this is because that determines how powerful Bardock is. So technically in Dragon Ball in general, Bardock is a powerful being who is a Saiyan, superhuman strength. He has the ability to transform himself into a great ape form, which increases his power significantly. I believe it's 10 times. In Orzo form, causing massive destruction with ease, and is able to take down civilization in less than a day. Very similar to the Viltrumites. So the problem here is each stronger with each battle, and the more life and the more close to death you are brought, um, the more likely you are to come back significantly stronger. Saiyans can heal faster than humans. They are not super fast like Viltrumites are able to heal, but they do have transformations, and we've already talked about one for sure. And Bardock is able to at least go Super Saiyan. We see this in the episode of Bardock, able to go into his Super Saiyan form to take out um, not a descendant, sorry, an ancestor of Frieza called Chilled. Obviously, Super Saiyan increases their power by 50-fold, and he's able to achieve this again when being blasted by Frieza that caused apparently a black hole that sent him back in time. Don't ask questions. It's anime slash just typical stuff, right? So if we're bringing into superhero, right, Dragon Ball Superhero, the reason why I asked that is because Bardock had much more airtime during this time, where he's able to go beyond Super Saiyan, where he's able to go Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, and as max being Super Saiyan 4. Now, each of these transformations obviously make him stronger, but if he's able to go Super Saiyan 4, right, he's going to be extremely powerful, have extremely powerful ki blasts because he has the ability for ki manipulation. Um, his blast very much explosion-y. He likes the spirit cannons, and Bardock is more of a grappler slash just hands down beatdown, right? Very different than some of the other heroes, other Saiyans that we've seen. But that might have to do more with the fact that he's an old school Saiyan. So in his Super Saiyan form, he's able to do a lot, let's be honest, and be able to destroy a lot of things. So Super Saiyan 4, right, um, is a powerful is a powerful form. It is argued whether or not it is the most powerful form of that is capable of a Saiyan. There's arguments between that and Super Saiyan God. obviously. But with Dragon Ball Superhero, Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan 4 are tied together, meaning they're most likely even in that universe, right? In that kind of timeline, time frame, however you want to say, right? And Super Saiyan Blue is a very powerful form in itself. My problem is trying to compare these two is tough, right? Because I don't want to compare the Guardians to the Justice League because it's unclear if they truly are, right? Because then Goku has the potential of beating Superman, right? Which means Bardock has the potential of doing so as well. And the idea is Omni-Man is a weaker version of Superman, and Bardock is obviously a weaker version of Goku. But the big difference here is not so much Bardock's power, it is going to be Omni-Man's it's going to be his experience. He has millennia and millennia of experience fighting creatures that put at times were stronger than him, that he had to become stronger because of it. So I think after all this, right, and although this is not going to be an easy battle, and I believe if they don't let him go past Super Saiyan, Omni Man's winning without question or without. If they allow Super Saiyan 4, I do still believe Omni Man is going to win. However, I do believe it's going to be a lot harder, and Omni Man is not going to be leaving that unscathed. So in this death battle, my prediction is Omni-Man's going to win due to the fact of I believe their strength is going to be close to the same. Also, the fact that Bardock can't breathe in space, and if they destroy the planet, Bardock can't breathe. Um, Going for us, right? And Omni-Man's able to breathe without a problem. Well, he doesn't have to breathe, I guess the best way to phrase it. So because of that, and his millennia of experience, where although Bardock has a lot of experience in the field, 100%, um, Omni-Man beats that like a thousandfold, right? So with that experience, fighting, being stronger than him, being able to counteract quickly, although Bardock is a tactical fighter, I don't think he'll be able to do well against Omni-Man, somebody who's trained as much as him, well, actually more than him, more than any creature he's ever dealt with before. So in the end, Omni-Man is going to be the winner of this death battle. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win this death battle? Is it going to be Bardock from Dragon Ball, the father of Goku, or is it going to be Omni-Man from Invincible and the father of Invincible? And let me know why. And as always, if you like the content you see, please make sure to like and subscribe, and then make sure you're ready for the fact of us getting to finally have a new death battle. They'll be coming out on the Death Battle YouTube page, coming soon. But for now, um, thank you very much for watching. Have a great night. Bye bye.